Like I said, I was going to do this FIFA franchise manager career mode, whatever you'd like to call it. Rebuild, I guess. It's not really going to be a rebuild, to be honest with you. I'm not very good at sim. So we will see how it goes. I'm taking over Reggiana. Calcio Reggiana. From the Serie B. Serie B. We're just going to see how it goes. This video is probably just going to be one season of it. Because it is going to be terrible, to be honest with you. I will only have it on world class because I'm not actually playing the games, and when I do play the games, I don't want to fail miserably. Although I might change it eventually if I feel like it. Like halfway through the sim, I might just update it to legendary. 4-minute length. I will be playing the youth tournaments, but I won't be playing them on camera. I'll just play them out full potential so I can see their potential in game. That's the main reason I'll be playing the youth tournaments anyways. Sim settings, simulation, tactical sliders. I actually don't play these, but hopefully they're a bit better for the sim. I honestly don't think they make a difference, but I'm keeping them on regardless, just in case. Normal dev for all of these. We're going to be playing with the Sterling, just because turning off international job offers, don't want to deal with that. This is strictly Reggiano. Obviously European competitions are on, so we're just gonna head right in. But yeah, like I said, this isn't gonna be like a huge rebuild. Like I'm just gonna try my best, really. There he is. I named him Dan Guy. He's the man. There's no correlation with me and Dan Guy. He's an old man. He's also just the default selection. So there's Dan Guy and the new manager for Reggiano. So first things first, obviously, let's look at our squad. Here we go. Oh, okay. Not great. It's not terrible, actually. It is Serie B, so definitely better than most like League 2, which is usually what I play with. Much better than League 2. This is like League 1 maybe level. Let's have a look. I'm gonna change the formation and everything. I just want to see the old heads in the squad. Oh, yeah. Okay, 38. He's off. So I'm gonna list all these guys. I'm gonna list some people for transfer, sell some people, and we'll see from there. Because yeah, this might take a while. Before I forget, let's look at our budget. Only got 2 mil. Oh, not great, but oh, it's actually 1.7. I do not like that in this game, by the way. Like 2 mil is nowhere near 1.7. I can't buy a 2 million player with 1.7. Although you wouldn't have enough for budget anyways. While I'm here, let's also look at the academy. Okay, I will be using the academy. I'm not actually like I said, I'm not good at sim, so I will be using as much as I can to do decently in this game. So 94, Christian Conti, 2 playstyles. He's got jockey and intercept. This is class. I like this. He will definitely be promoted. He's already 17, so he can be promoted. Although CDM, his defending is quite decent already for his age. I think I would just give him wide half, just because pace, bit of passing as well. His short pass is honestly very good. He could just stay back, play short passes and defend. I like him. He's also 6'7". Okay, yeah, he's definitely coming on. I'll bring him on after I play like a youth game or so, just in case, because it has a chance to boost potential or overall. We also have 5-star scout, which is a bit strange, I'm not gonna lie to you. But before anything, we're gonna set a scout out to... This is actually something I do know about the game. France is really good for midfielders, specifically the cam position. I will be looking for a cam, preferably a classic 10 or a playmaker, or even a shadow striker I'd take. Half winger is not really desirable for what I want to play. Speaking of what I want to play, we're going to go in here into the tactics. We're going to change the formation a bit. I want to play a 4-2-3-1 wide, mainly because I've just used it for years. It's not like the best formation ever. I think it's actually quite good this year, but I haven't used it for years, ever since like 4-3-2-1 became king, you know. But this game, it's gone. We're going to have the 2 wingers playing actual attack wingers. Target forward for the forward, or the striker. Oh, sorry. No, not target forward. That is my bad. Poacher. And we're going to have our cam position at the classic 10, just a playmaker. Our fullbacks look fine. We will have both center backs on defender, and we will have a wide half here playing fullback support, and we'll have a holding midfielder here playing more of a central role. And with double wing support here, I think we'll play more of a wing back up here. It moves forward. In theory, then again, this is FIFA. None of this is going to work if we're being 100% honest. This is not going to be how it plays in Sim at all. And it's just going to fall apart the moment the game starts. But that's okay, because I like to pretend that my tactics actually make a difference. That said, I'm just going to advance a few days, and I'll see you when I get some offers for players. As you can see, I've gutted the squad quite a bit. I did get rid of our keeper. I was thinking about keeping him, but I'm just going to bank on the fact that this Posito kid is 23, pretty young for a keeper, and he's not too bad at all. He is like, you know, keepers matter a lot in Sims, but I'm just going to take the risk. This first season, just going to avoid what would be the relegation zone, although you can't get relegated from League 2, Serie B in FIFA, so yeah. We also now have a 3 million budget. Realistically, it's only 3.2. It's actually higher than I thought. So I'm going to go out, make some transfers, and yeah, I'll be back. First player I've been looking at is this Frenchman, Enzo Malebe. He's only 16. He's got great stats for his age, and he has 5 whole years until he's 21, which is around the time the whole potential thing kind of dissipates. So he is quite expensive, so I'm thinking about taking him out on loan. I'm just going to see how it goes. Still debating. I did sell some more players, in fact, so we can have a look at that. 4.2 million to spend on players. Realistically, that's about 4 million because of the wage budget and such. So Malebe could come in, but I don't want to blow half of my budget on one striker. This team needs a lot. I mean, let's have a look at the squad after it's been gutted. I also need to set the training plans if you haven't noticed. Gondo is the starter, and in Sim it would kind of ruin it because he would definitely start over Malebe every game, but I have methods to figure that out anyways. Mars has to go, I can't lie. 31 years of age. He's got an okay amount of pace, but he's not it. Fortinova, I actually want to play at Cam for now. He has decent stats for Cam. And on the left mid, I'm actually looking at someone, and here he is, Minsu, a Korean 18-year-old, 64 overall, playing for Girona. 2.9 million is their asking price. Apparently I can get him about 2.1. I might loan him out as well. A lot of loans. I don't want to take too many loans because come next season I won't be able to afford them all, and it's not going to be great. I'll be 100% honest. What I might be able to do is take some loan to buys, like Minsu. I can try to get him on a loan to buy. 1.7, like there's some decent prices here. Van de Black is also, I could get him. Honestly, I might snag him up right now. He is ongoing transfer right now. 1.2. I think I could steal him. You know what? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. 19 years of age, 6 foot, 80 pace as a center back. He could play left back. He could play full back. I think he's very versatile. He looks great. So I'm gonna go ahead and sign him. Hopefully sign him, and I'll see you after that. So yeah, I got him. I got him for about 1.2 million. Completely stolen from whoever was trying to sign him for. I got him for, like I said, 1.2. 3% sell-on clause, which is fine. I don't think I'm going to be selling him again. If I do, I mean, 3% is not much unless he turns into like a 300 million center back. I don't think he's ever going to get that big. Hopefully he caps around 85, 86, which is great for a center back. So here he comes, Van de Black, signed successfully. Gave him £5,000 on wages, which isn't so bad. Probably one of the higher wages on the team, but definitely not the highest, or I'd hope not at least, because it's quite low. So yeah, useless cutscene, I can't lie. 1.2. Nice little bargain, I would say. The game says it's pretty decent, so I'd assume it's pretty decent. Could have got him for 960. Game says he's not good enough. I'm gonna ignore that. Although he is technically not good enough, we have a lot of loanees here, and most of our center backs are actually quite old. So we have Moroni, who is 27, and Samprisi, I don't even have to look. I know he's 31. I've checked. I had him on transfer, but he's a solid back piece, so I'm gonna keep him in for now. But I want Van de Black to start over Moroni, but I fear Fontanarossa will start over him because he's also young. He's a loanee from Inter, and there's also Lucchesi, who is also, I think, a loanee from somewhere. Mota is not starting. He's not good enough. He's being sold, in fact. So yeah, that's the first piece. I would like to sign Minsu because our wing is honestly lacking. Okonkwo can play there. He has 90 pace, 89 actually, but close enough. And he's got rapid, so he'll play well on the wing. Gano can play up front. He's our best striker rating wise. Stulak is actually also a loanee. We're loaning a 29-year-old, which is quite strange, but it's okay. So it'll be something like this. Stulak can play central. There's Santi can play more of a wide out position. So the wings really need work. Everything else looks okay. I just need some fullbacks and a nice winger. I think that's going to be Minsu, and I think that might be Mikic. So I'm going to go ahead and try to sign them, whether it's a loan or it's a transfer. I'll let you know. So there we have it. I've signed Mikic. I got him for about 1.4 million if I'm not mistaken. Gave him an 8% add-on clause, sell-on clause. So yeah, it's not half bad. I think it's actually quite good. Might be the best deal. The game is gonna sit here and tell me that I made a terrible deal. Like I could have got him for like 1.3. No, actually, they agree. It's the best possible deal. Very glad. Not good enough. It's a complete lie. Our fullbacks are actually terrible. We don't have a single good one. So he's plopped right into the team instead of Cavallani. He sits at a 62. Also, Van de Black is not starting because I forgot to save from the last time. It's all like ruined if you can't tell. Like I said, Moroni, I don't want him to start. I actually want to sell him. Although he does have aerial, which is great, but it doesn't matter to me as much because I'm not actually playing the game. So I think all we need left to upgrade is that left mid position, which is Minsu. And striker, we don't really need right now. He's 27. And Hirma is actually 22. He can still develop. I think he actually belongs to us, so it's all good. And this left back is very weak, but he's the same level as Mikic, but he has a slight issue. He is, in fact, 26, which isn't a terrible age, but I mean, he's not that high developed at his age. You know, here's another 26, 27-year-old, 68 overall. Here's a 24-year-old, Portanova, 69 overall. Like, he's not good enough for his age. I think we can replace him with a younger fullback. Maybe that's the academy. Maybe that's another loanee. But I think the first thing I will do is get Minsu out on loan because I actually do not have enough for him anymore. I'm about 1 million short, and I also cannot get Molebe. Just straight out bot. I need to loan him if I want him, but I don't know if I'm going to take him because he's going to develop quick, and maybe next season I can get him for around the same price. He's not as developed. He's too young to really be starting in Lyon, so I'm kind of banking on that for next season. So Minsu's the first thing I want to get. CDM, the CDM position, I believe both of these are loanees, which is terrible, but we do have that youth player who is around this rating, which is amazing, and he's got like two amazing playstyles for the CDM position. So I think I might play him at the center half position rather than the wide half. So yeah, let's go out and get Minsu. All right. While Minsu's loan is processing, hopefully he accepts the loan. I think they fixed that bug. They used to never accept loans to smaller clubs, but Serie B is not a terrible place to land. Hopefully he accepts, comes to us, helps us out. Now, there's also the cam position, because Portanova isn't technically a cam, and he is 24, which is not a bad age, but I would like someone to shadow him of some sorts. I have two players here, Liberali, who also plays in Italy for AC Milan, and Ogruce, who I have honestly no clue where he plays, but I did sign him in a career mode save before, and he's done me really well. I think I really want to, I don't even think, I do know I really want to sign him. But unfortunately, I don't exactly have the budget to sign him. Currently left with 1.2, which is nowhere near enough to sign him, even if I tried to haggle somehow. I could try player swap, but I don't know who would be a good swap. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go for the loan on Ogruce. Both of them are 17, although you could argue Liberali has a better build for the cam position. He's 5'7", bit more freedom, bit more agility, better dribbling. But Ogruce is more of a playmaker. He's got better passing, and they've got similar pace. I just think I have to go with Ogruce here. So yeah, I think Ogruce is the best. I don't know if I'm saying his name right. Please, if you know how to say his name, just correct me. I'm going to keep calling him Ogruce though. I think it sounds cool. Ogruce, I think he is the best choice here. I'm going to try to get him out on loan, just like Minsu. and whoever performs the best out of the two, I will probably sign permanently, unless I can afford both. If I can afford both, I will happily sign both, but for now, it's a loan for Ogruche and Minsu. It's really just a battle to see who can stay on the team. Okay, so I tried loaning him. Can't loan him. You have to buy him. I don't have the money to buy him. So it looks like it's going to be Liberali, actually. So everything I said earlier, just thrown out the window. Liberali is clearly the best choice here. So it's a loan for Liberali. Hopefully Liberali likes to get loaned. So yeah, I'll see you when hopefully his loan's getting processed. Yeah, so Liberali got loaned. I did have a look. His wages are insane. I mean, to be fair, he does play for AC Milan. He's on like £30,000 a week wages. 25,000, sorry. And we are paying 10k. It's 40-60, so it's pretty bad. He's definitely the highest paid player in terms of wages on our side, but we'll just have to deal with it. He's quality, he's young, and hopefully he's for the future. So that's basically all. I think a few players left on the chopping block that might get sold if they get a proper offer. These are just like loans that I'm trying to finalize for players. So yeah, I'm basically just gonna sim to the first friendly match. I'm gonna let the transfers come, and I'm gonna play the youth academy tournament in the meanwhile. Hopefully I don't lose that, because yeah, it would kind of be a disaster to lose it. So I'll see you in 7 days, game time. So I completely forgot about the loan cutscenes. I think this is Liberali. He's accepted our loan. He's come in, which actually does worry me a bit. Minsu, I did ask for his loan earlier than Liberali, but Liberali's come before him. So I hope Minsu does not reject, but we'll see. And here he is, Minsu in the flesh. He's accepted. Little Korean man. That sounds a bit condescending, but yeah, Minsu. I have to say his name is really cool. Just Minsu in game, like Minsu, like it's got aura, you know. Yeah, so he's come in. Game says he's not good enough. I'm just gonna say game's chatting shit. We're gonna fix the squad up, see what I like. Another side note, I am selling Libuti. He's not good enough for his age. Another side note, I forgot to turn on the training plan, so nobody has any sharpness. We're probably gonna lose this first game simply because I forgot to do that. In goes Minsu. In goes Liberali. Although I think Portanova can actually start over him for now. He is a better player overall. So yeah, hopefully the CPU will sub him in. Maras has to go though. I know he will be subbed in for like Minsu or Okonkwo, which is not what I want happening. Libuti, we need to find, or I need to find, a replacement. I don't have another fullback I've been looking at really. So maybe the academy, maybe I'll just find someone that the scouts have scouted. But yeah, I'll have a look at some fullbacks and I'll be back. First fullback I'm looking at currently is this man, Reed Baker Whiting. Playing for QPR. He's 19. He's American, which is honestly the main selling point for me. I don't know how much he's worth. I'm honestly just gonna try and brute force it. He actually just recently moved, so I'm just gonna try and brute force something like 900,000 because we have enough for 900,000. I don't know how good he is. I know he's got potential to be good. He's young, he's tall, he looks all right. Well, here he is. I think his name's like Reed. I honestly forgot, but I got him for about 800,000 pounds. Not a bad price at all. His wages are also pretty decent. Got him for about 5,000 pounds a week. So yeah, I locked him up. Let's look at the price rating. Game agrees. Decent deal. 60 overall. I will agree with the game. Technically not good enough, but he's only 2 overall under Libuti, who is also 7 years older than him. He has plenty of time to develop. Let's have a quick comparison, shall we? Libuti, 59 pace. I mean, he's got better stats in literally everything except for defending, and he's got 5-star weak foot. There's not much more you could ask for a wingback. So yeah, he's come in. I'm very happy with him, and that'll probably be our last transfer besides our youth academy signee, who I have not signed yet. I have also not played the youth tournament yet. I will be playing that right now. If I lose, you will definitely see that. If I don't lose, you'll probably just see me back at this screen where it says final and I win. Before I get ahead of myself, I actually forgot to check their potentials. I'm in the middle of the first game still. Scored a goal with Conti. 66 potential of our keeper. Doesn't matter. He's not going to be starting. He's not going to be signed. I'm going to release him eventually, to be honest with you. He's just there for the youth tournament. Conti, though, 85 potential. Not the greatest. I think it's his low end potential, actually, which is not great. Hopefully, after this youth tournament, it will go up, because I think the youth tournament does allow that to happen. We also have some other players. 78, Fangdu. 77, 67. I mean, really, Conti's the only good one. Also in game, he's very tall. He's massive. Yeah. So I'll be back when I win the whole thing, or when I lose, unfortunately, to like some random youth academy. All right, that's the game. That's the tournament. I won. Took about 10 minutes. Luckily, I have it all in 3 minutes. Otherwise, it would take, Jesus, way too much time. Conti played well in game. I enjoyed using him. Definitely not the best attacker. He's quite slow, but he's got 5-star skills for whatever reason. 85 potential, not the best, but again, it's quite good. He's 63 overall already as a 17-year-old. He's coming straight into the squad, and very excited to see how he develops. So we've made our transfers, we've made our adjustments. Everything is looking fine and dandy. All that's left for us to do, or for me to do, realistically, is sim. So I'm gonna sim till midway through the season. I'm just gonna ignore the transfer window, to be honest with you, because I've made all my transfers. Unless I get offers for players I don't want anymore, I'm not gonna really look at transfers anymore until next season, or maybe at the midway point when I see we're struggling in certain positions or spots. Before I forget as well, I'm gonna set this the training plan here. I will see you at the midway point through the season. All right, so we made it to the mid-season, and I'm gonna be 100% honest. I knew this was just gonna happen. It's a disaster. I think we're like 18th. We've lost 10 games, only won 6, drew 5. It's been terrible. Our goal differential's -10. I mean, yes, it makes sense. We got rid of the best keeper we have, and a better keeper in sim means more games won, less goals conceded. But yeah, I didn't think it would be this bad, to be honest. I'm gonna quickly check where this team finished last season in real life. Let's see if this is a rebuild or a teardown. So last season they finished 11th, and this season, where we are in real life, technically in mid-season, they're 12th with 21 games played, winning 6, drawing 7, and losing 8, which actually isn't that far off. We've only lost 2 more. I mean, if we got 2 more draws, 2 more points would only put us at 16th. So overall, the Serie B has just performed a lot worse in real life than in this game. I mean, everyone is just so good. Goes to show the sim's just not that great. I mean, we've had a couple loan recalls. I don't really mind them. We weren't using them. It was a cam and a center back. We have too many center backs. Overload of center back position. I've been starting Liberali. I brought in Du from the youth academy because Okonkwo just wasn't really fitting in the wing, and he plays much better as a striker. A bit stupid to say that out loud, but yeah. Conti also got injured, and Minsu has been having a run of pretty bad form, to be honest. I don't think he scored a single goal or recorded a single assist. So really, our issues lie in our ratings are just not good enough for the league. Liberali is not good enough, but Sposito has been making strides in going up and overall. So hopefully, at the end of the year, we start winning out games, and it just looks a bit better for us, because as of now, it's not great. Yeah, Conti got injured. He'll be back in 5 days by the time for the next game, so he will be back into the squad. He's been playing really well. He hasn't really done anything, but he just performs okay, which is all you really need from a CDM, in my opinion. But yeah, as you can see, like, Maros off the bench has done pretty decent. Stulak has done really well for a CDM, scoring 3 goals, recording 3 assists. Okonkwo 10 goals, 1 assist. Baker Whiting has just been randomly scoring these goals, and he actually had a brace in a game, and I don't know how he did it, but I appreciate the brace because it got us a win. Yeah, but as you can see down here, Minsu, oh, Du's gotten himself an assist. Minsu, oh, actually Minsu has 2 assists, no goals, so yeah, maybe I'll change his role to be more of an inside forward, and then Du can play winger. I don't think the role will matter. I don't think they'll play what I want them to play, but you know, it's the thought that counts for me. So I'm just gonna go over here and change him to a inside forward who attacks, so we can have almost 2 forwards. Hopefully that helps a bit. Along with that, I don't really have much of a budget left at all, so I can't sign anyone, including free agents. The only thing I can do is bring people off the youth academy, which I have. The scouts have found some amazing players. Like this guy is, I think he's 93 overall potential. He's only 14 though, so that's another 2 years that I don't really have right now. 4-star, 5-star as well. Insane. Granger is good too. 17, good potential. Might bring him on. Play him at cam. Might replace Liberali. This guy's hench. Oh my god. They're all kind of hench. No, not all of them. Jesus. This guy's 4 playstyles. Yeah, he could be good too. But he's also only 14. That's the thing. Like, some of these amazing potential players are just too young. Can't play them yet. So, I don't really have much to do. I think I'm just going to sim to the end of the season. Hopefully not get sacked, because I think we're going to play something like 16th by the end of the season. And I'll see you there. The end of the season, and yeah. I can't say we locked in for the second half of the season. It's been something. You know, a win a month is it's not that bad, is it? We got 2 wins this month. That 1 month, that was before the second half of the season, though. I mean, we had a point where we got 3 wins in a row, and I thought we were so back, and then we got a draw, and I was like, okay, that's fine. Then Sassuolo beat us, and then we lost 5 games in a row. That wasn't great. So we can see where we finished. 16th, which is actually what I predicted for our finish. You know, we're there. We're there. I would say that might be what they get in real life. So is it a rebuild? No. But is it a complete teardown? Also no. We can have a look at the final squad stats. If I'm not sacked by next season, I would try another season of this. But yeah, let's have a look at our stats appearance-wise. Sposito started every game. 6 clean sheets. I don't know how this happened. They have the same amount of appearances. Maybe it was a game where Sposito just couldn't start and Stulak was in goal or something. I don't know. Because 3 players have 7 clean sheets, but Sposito only has 6. So there must have been a game where Sposito didn't start. Not sure what it could have been. Might have been one of the games where I had the older keeper still in. But yeah, 3 goals, 5 assists for Stulak. Not bad. But he is 30 and he's not even our actual player. Milik got 2 goals and 1 assist. Not bad for a fullback focusing on defense. Baker Whiting got 6 goals, 2 assists. 2 assists is nice. Portanova, also 24. Not bad, 5 and 6. Minsu, 2 and 5. To be honest, quite disappointing. But, I mean, I would argue it's better than Liberali, who plays a more attacking role for the most part. Okonkwo, 15 goals, 2 assists. Not our player, but he did okay. Fontana Rosa did okay. Same thing with Semprisi. You know, no goals, but 3 assists is not bad. Maras actually did quite well, but I'm gonna sit here and argue that that's simply because he was lucky. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that, because the sim doesn't feel like it's really benefiting the proper plays or the proper players, because a 31-year-old, I'm sorry, he's not doing all that. But the rest of the team, not much out of them. You know, Maggio, he's the players out on loan, not doing much either. So, yeah, we got cooked this season. Hopefully next season will be better. Hopefully everyone will make strides in improving. Gondo, finally got an offer for Gondo. Next season, I'm thinking of signing a nice young, fast striker, because right now it's not looking so great. Urso can go. I'll just accept a 360. And honestly, Sampdoria can take him. I did not use him all season, really. So we're just going to sim to the end of the season. We're going to see everything that happened. There goes Gondo. Luckily, no cutscene. I don't really want to watch it. Yeah, it's been a disaster. The game's crashed like 3 different times, I think. So, not great. But we got there in the end. This has been going on for like an hour and a half. This game takes way too long to sim to be a good sim game. Like, I've seen 2K sims are so much faster. They're like actually sims. Like, they sim in that same second. Madden sim is another one that's actually quite slow. But yeah, NBA sim, 2K sim is nice. This game's sim is like really weird, especially nowadays because it doesn't stay on the calendar. It like takes you to this screen and sims here. And before it didn't do that. It would just stay on the calendar and sim through. But like, I mean, I guess coming back to this screen isn't that bad. Here we go. Here's the final results. 17th. Thought I got 16th. I was wrong. People still had to play their final games. We got knocked out in the first round of the Italian Cup. And yeah, that doesn't really matter, does it? Real Madrid. Oh, wow. Real Madrid, Leverkusen, UCL final. That would be very entertaining. That's not happening, though. Yeah, I think I'm just going to get started on the next season. But this one's done for. So hopefully I can turn it around next year or next season. Yeah, I need to figure out this game.